Let's take a look at this mini cordless drill that a company sent to me. They wanted me to show you what is included and kind of how it works. So when we open this up, we do see here is the manual, and I guess that's all there is to this. This is all there is to the manual, by the way. It's just a one piece of paper here. It's not folded over. Yeah, so that is all that you get for a manual. It does come with 7 drill bits here in this little case that you have to open up. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, that took me way longer to figure out how to open this than I thought, but it just kind of closes just like this. And then to open it, you just kind of have to pop it right here. So it's a little bit tricky to get open, but once you get open, it has a little holder here for all 7 of the drill bits. And then of course there are some empty spaces here. Looks like you could add 3 more bits to this if you wanted to. Here is the drill itself, and it does come with a charging cable. It is a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. And here is the wrench that you can tighten the drill bits into this with. On the end of the drill itself is where you charge it. It has a USB-C port there on the end of it. And then on the other end is a cap that you want to pull off. That way you can see where you need to install the drill bits. To install the bit, you just want to make sure that this little collet here on the top is loosened up enough that you can slide the bit in, and then go ahead and hand tighten it right there. Then of course you can use the wrenches that are supplied. You can put one here on the bottom and then of course one here on the top, and then you can tighten it in. That way you make sure it is in there securely. It does have the switch or the button here on it, so when you press it, it comes on. When you let off, it goes off. So it's pretty simple. So you can just hold this kind of like a pin and drill tiny little holes and stuff. So we've got a piece of plywood here, and I'm just going to drill through it. You see, I was able to drill a tiny little hole in that, no problem at all. And this hasn't even been fully charged since I got it. Of course, you watched me unbox it. So I think with a full charge that it may have a little bit more power than it has right now. And when you're finished using this, you can actually just put the cap back on it with the bit still installed, which I think is great. But I think this is pretty cool. This would be very handy because some of these are tiny. As you can see, that is a very small one. I chose the one that is kind of in the medium size, but yeah, so there is a very tiny one right there. If you're into crafts or jewelry making, stuff like that, this will come in very handy.